Ladies and gentlemen, champions in waiting, seekers of greatness, I am here to reveal a truth, a principle as old as time, as powerful as thunder, and as consistent as the rising sun. This truth has built empires, forged legends, and transformed ordinary men and women into giants among their peers. Most people fail to achieve their dreams not because they lack talent or resources, but because they don't know exactly what they want. Vague desires produce vague results. If you say, "I want to be successful," or "I want more money," you are sending weak, unfocused signals into your mind and the world. Success does not respond to uncertainty. It responds to clarity. Think of your goal as a destination on a map. If you were driving across the country, would you start the journey without knowing exactly where you were going? Of course not. You would choose a destination, map out the best route, and follow it step by step. Your life works the same way. A clearly defined goal acts as a compass, ensuring that every action you take moves you in the right direction. To create this level of clarity, your goal must be specific and measurable. Instead of saying, "I want to be rich," decide on the exact amount of money you want to earn and by what date. Instead of saying, "I want to be healthier," define what fitness means to you, whether it's losing 20 pounds, running a marathon, or building muscle. The clearer you are, the stronger your focus becomes. Once you define your goal, write it down. This simple act transfers it from a fleeting thought to a tangible commitment, but don't stop there. You must engage with your goal daily. Read it, visualize it, feel it as if it has already happened. The more precise and emotionally charged your goal is, the more powerfully it will pull you toward it. Your mind is a magnet, and clarity is the force that directs it. Decide what you want exactly, and watch your reality start to shift. Repetition is the mechanism through which beliefs are formed and strengthened. What you repeatedly tell yourself, you begin to believe. This is not just a motivational idea. It's rooted in the way the subconscious mind works. Your subconscious doesn't judge or analyze. It simply accepts what it hears most often, especially when delivered with emotion and certainty. That's why repeating your goal aloud every morning and night is a powerful act of self-programming. When you speak your goal out loud twice a day, you're doing more than just reminding yourself of what you want. You're reinforcing it. You're embedding it deeper into your mental blueprint. Each repetition sharpens your focus and strengthens your emotional connection to the outcome. Over time, this practice conditions your mind to think in alignment with your goal. It keeps your vision alive, especially during moments of doubt, distraction, or fatigue. Repetition also builds a habit of attention. Most people drift through life reacting to whatever comes their way. But when you deliberately repeat your goal, you are training your mind to look for opportunities, ideas, and actions that align with your objective. You become more aware, more intentional, and more directed. It's important to involve emotion when you speak your goal. Don't recite it like a lifeless task. Say it with passion, with belief, as if it's already yours. The emotion you attach to the repetition determines the impact it has on your subconscious. Your voice becomes a tool for transformation. This ritual only takes a few minutes each day, yet its impact compounds like interest. Over time, it reshapes your thinking, aligns your habits, and draws your desire closer. Say your goal aloud, say it with fire, do it every day, and watch how your life begins to change. Success is not the result of a single, massive action. It is the product of small, consistent steps taken day after day. Most people wait for the perfect moment, the big break, the sudden opportunity, the wave of motivation. But those who achieve extraordinary results understand that progress is built in the ordinary. It's not about doing everything at once. It's about doing something every single day that moves you forward. Daily action builds momentum, and momentum is the force that turns vision into reality, even if the step seems small or insignificant in the moment. It's part of a much bigger picture. One phone call, one page written, one workout, 1 hour of learning, done once, it may not change much. Done daily, it changes everything. You are casting votes for the person you are becoming and the future you are creating. Consistency beats intensity when intensity is sporadic. A short burst of energy followed by long periods of inaction leads to frustration and burnout. But a habit of daily progress builds discipline, confidence, and long-term success. You start to trust yourself because you're proving, day after day, that you follow through, and that trust becomes unshakable belief. It doesn't matter if your action is perfect. What matters is that you keep showing up. Some days you'll feel unstoppable. Other days you'll want to quit. Do it anyway, because the days you push through resistance are the days that build your character and set you apart. If you can commit to taking even one meaningful step every day for 365 days, you will look back in awe at the ground you've covered. The mountain is climbed not by leaps, but by steady, determined steps. Do something asterisk anything isk each day. That's how success is built. Your mind is your greatest asset, or your greatest liability, depending on what you allow into it. Just as a healthy body depends on clean food and regular exercise, a powerful mind depends on what you feed it daily. The thoughts you entertain, the people you spend time with, and the environments you expose yourself to all shape your mindset. If you want to achieve something extraordinary, you must become extremely selective about what you allow to influence you. Negative input, whether it's toxic conversations, fear, driven media, or the doubts of those around you, acts like poison. It doesn't just distract you, it infects your thinking. A single negative thought, repeated often enough, can plant the seeds of fear, hesitation, and failure. And once those seeds take root, they grow fast. Doubt will derail your dreams before you even get started. That's why you must become a gatekeeper of your mind. Surround yourself with people who challenge you, inspire you, and support your vision. Eliminate the voices that constantly complain, criticize, or bring you down. Read books that expand your thinking. Listen to messages that fuel your drive. Choose to spend time in environments that align with the future you want to create. This isn't about pretending problems don't exist. It's about choosing power over powerlessness. It's about focusing your attention on what builds you, not what breaks you. Just like a gardener protects the soil where their best crops grow, you must protect your mental space. Your thoughts shape your actions, and your actions shape your life. If you let the wrong influences in, they will steer your direction before you even realize it. Guard your mind with everything you have, because the quality of your input determines the quality of your output, and ultimately, the quality of your life. Persistence is the trait that separates those who dream from those who achieve. Everyone starts with excitement, hope, and motivation. But most people quit when things get hard, when progress slows, when results don't show up immediately, or when the path becomes uncomfortable. The truth is, anything worth having will challenge you. It will test your patience, your commitment, and your belief in yourself. That is not a sign to stop, it's a sign to keep going. The journey to your goal will not be smooth. You will face setbacks. You will feel discouraged. You will make mistakes. But that's exactly where most people give up, right at the edge of their breakthrough. Success doesn't go to the most talented or the most lucky. It goes to those who refuse to give up, to those who are willing to keep moving forward even when the excitement is gone and only discipline remains. Persistence is not blind effort, it's intelligent endurance, it's adjusting your approach when necessary, learning from every failure, and using each setback as fuel rather than an excuse. Every obstacle you face is an invitation to grow stronger. Every challenge is an opportunity to build the mental toughness you'll need for the next level. Fear will try to stop you. Doubt will whisper in your ear. Fatigue will tempt you to rest, but you must keep your eyes on the vision. You must remind yourself daily why you started and what it will mean to finish. The reward is not just the goal itself, it's the person you become by refusing to quit. If you persist, through discomfort, through silence, through failure, you will rise where others fall. And when you do, the success that once seemed impossible will become inevitable. Every single day, you are casting votes for the kind of person you are becoming. Your choices, no matter how small they seem, are shaping your habits, your character, and ultimately your future. It's easy to think that one skipped workout, one missed opportunity, or one day of procrastination doesn't matter. But it does, because nothing in life stands still. You are either moving closer to your goals or further away from them. There is no neutral ground. Your future is not decided in one big moment. It is created in the quiet, ordinary decisions you make day after day. What time you wake up, what you focus on, who you choose to spend time with, what you say to yourself when no one else is listening. These are the bricks that build your future, laid one by one over 365 days. You don't need to change everything overnight, but you must take responsibility for what you do daily. Each action is a seed, and in time it will grow into results, positive or negative. The good news is that you are never more than one decision away from changing your direction. You can start now. You can choose today to do something that supports the future you want. When you commit to showing up consistently, even when it's hard, even when progress is slow, you send a powerful message to yourself. I am becoming the person who deserves this success. That identity, built slowly and deliberately, is far more powerful than a flash of inspiration. It becomes a foundation that cannot be shaken. If you want to know what your life will look like a year from now, look at what you do today, and do it with intention, one day at a time, one decision at a time. That's how transformation happens.